Hello everybody. In the previous video, I came to know that some of you had confusion. So we shall again focus on what needs to be understood. So coming to the shape of the molecules, please you need to remember, if you have sp3 hybridization, then the shape of the molecule will be tetrahedral. sp3, you should say what is the shape of the molecule? It is tetrahedral in shape, something like a pyramid. If it is sp2 hybridization, then the shape of the molecule will be triangle, triagonal planar, triangle sitting on a plane of paper. Okay, and if it is sp, it will be a linear chain. It will be linear, means like a pencil rod. The structure of the molecule will be like that. Okay, once again, sp3 means what is the shape? Tetrahedral. sp2 means triagonal planar. sp means linear. Now, question number 2 is, how do you come to know that it is sp3 hybridized or sp2 hybridized or sp hybridized? Now, if you have carbon-carbon single bond here, can you see everywhere you have single bond between carbon and carbon? Then I will say that hybridization of the carbon is sp3. So if you have carbon-carbon single bond, then what is the hybridization? sp3. How about this one? It is sp3. How about this? It is sp3. Suppose if you have double bond between carbon and carbon, then the carbon is said to be sp2 hybridized. Suppose I will attach another carbon here. What is the hybridization of this carbon atom? On all the four sides you have single bond. Therefore, it should be what? sp3. How about this one? So one of the bond I need to remove to complete the valency. So look at this. You have a double bond. If you have double bond, then it should be what? sp2 hybridized. Coming to the third one. If you have carbon-carbon triple bond, if you have 3 bonds between carbon and carbon, then the carbon is said to be sp hybridized. Okay, you need to remember this. If you have carbon-carbon single bond, then it is sp3. If you have carbon-carbon double bond attached to the carbon, then it is sp2. If you have carbon-carbon triple bond attached to the carbon, then it is sp hybridized. Coming to sigma and pi bonds. So carbon-carbon single bonds. The first bond formed between carbon or any other atom is said to be a sigma bond. So this is a sigma bond. How about this? This is also sigma bond. This is also a sigma bond. So the first bond which is formed is said to be sigma bond. If another bond is formed, suppose I will draw. So the first bond is, which bond is this? Only one bond is there, therefore it is sigma. I shall write another bond here. So the second bond, this bond is said to be pi bond. Suppose I will write another third bond, that is also our pi bond only. Understood? I have carbon here. So which bond is this? Sigma. Which bond is this? Sigma. I will make it double bond. So which bond is this? Pi. So how many sigma bonds are here? 3 sigma bonds. And how many pi bonds? 1 pi bond. Hope you have understood. You will get it better when we solve some of the problems which are given in the textbook. Okay. Many sigma and pi bonds are present in the following. So I have written an example here. Okay. So look at this. I have written carbon followed by carbon and no bond has been shown. Here also between carbon and hydrogen no bond has been shown. So you should be able to write an expanded form of it. So I shall write here CH. You have triple bond C another carbon is there, it means there is bond between carbon and carbon. Now after carbon you have hydrogen, it means there is bond between carbon and hydrogen. You have to show hydrogen outside so that you'll be able to write this double bond. So I have written the double bond, carbon, and this hydrogen I am going to show outside, followed by this carbon atom, carbon. And how many hydrogen atoms are attached? 1 and 2. So first we will mark all the first bonds which are formed, or sigma bonds. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is only bond. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So there are 9 sigma bonds. And how many pi bonds? 1, 2 and 3. Right? So there are 3 pi bonds. I think now you have followed. To the second question, what is the hybridization of carbon? They have asked only about carbon hybridization, not of chlorine or oxygen or nitrogen. Okay, so I have CH3Cl, methyl chloride. Write its expanded form. So to the carbon atom, hydrogen atoms are attached. How many? 3. And the fourth one is chlorine. So check the bonds. Single bond. Single bond means what is the hybridization of carbon atom? sp3. So coming to the next one, CH3 2 times attached to CO. So I am going to write C in the middle, double bond O. Please remember, between carbon and oxygen you always have a double bond. So I have shown double bond. So CH3 2 times. So on one side I will write CH3. So 1, 2 and 3. On the other side also I will write CH3. Complete expanded form so that it is easy to identify. When you practice large number of molecules, you will be able to identify just by looking at them. So what is the hybridization of carbon here? So if single bond is present, then it is sp3. So here this carbon is sp3. I shall write it here only. How about this? Everywhere single bond, sp3. How about this? You have double bond. Therefore it is very good, sp2. Coming to the third example. So CH3 means how many bonds? 4. Between carbon and hydrogen 3 bonds. Carbon and carbon 4 bonds. Anyway I shall write CH3. Then all the 3 hydrogens I have shown. Bond is between carbon and carbon. Then hydrogen, double bond, CH. Then I have C. Between carbon and nitrogen there are 3 bonds. You need to remember this also. Now what is the hybridization of this particular carbon atom? Single bond. Therefore it is sp3. Okay. Now coming to the second one. Check for the bond. You have double bond. If you have double bond, forget this single bond. So it should be what? sp2. How about this? Double bond is present. sp2. Look at this. Forget the single bond. You have a triple bond. Therefore it should be sp hybridization. Nitrogen, you don't know. We are talking only about hybridization of carbon. Hope again you have understood how to identify the hybridization. Coming to the last question, write the shapes and hybridization. So I have given you 3 molecules here. You need to identify the hybridization. Only if you know hybridization, you will be able to talk about the shape. So first we will try to identify the hybridization. Double bond. So hybridization of carbon is sp2. So you have 4 bonds here, CH3F. So it is sp3 hybridized. How do you understand? Write the complete structure. So single bond everywhere, therefore sp3 hybridized. Here you have a triple bond, so hybridization is sp. If you have sp2 hybridization, what should be the shape? I had asked you to by heart. Trigonal planar. If it is sp3, it is tetrahedral. If it is sp, it is linear. So here you are able to identify hybridization as well as the shape. Hope there is no more any confusion. Go over to the exercise part and solve as many problems as possible. So in the next class, I shall talk about structural representation of organic compounds. Thank you. Bye-bye.